Hey everybody, I wanted to give you a chance to see something that nobody else is ever probably going to show you about your website, but I'm going to show you today. And this has to do with how Google sees your website. Google doesn't see all the pretty stuff on the front that we always look at. They see this. This is what Google's just a computer, right? And Google is a relational database. So all of this gobbledygook right here is what Google sees. And if this gobbledygook is wrong, or if there's not enough information there, then Google's like, whatevs. But if there's a lot of information and everything is connected on the inside of your website and everything is coded correctly, this is what Google sees. So I want to show you a couple of things. This is called schema code. So I don't know if I can, let's see. Okay, so schema code, this is all crazy Greek stuff, but schema code starts somewhere in here and it goes on and on throughout. This is just the homepage of this website. So this is what I'm going to scroll out. This is this viewer you're looking at is called Classy Schema. It's not super great, but it's okay. It's free. So if you want to go to classyschema.org, you can mess around with it. The screen doesn't go long, so I have to really scroll out to see this whole thing. It's like a universe or something. So this is what a relational database looks like to a human. So you can see it's sort of like a universe with all the important pieces on the inside and all the supporting pieces on the outside. This is a great visualization of what schema code should look like on your website. Something like this. It's not always going to be exactly the same. This is just a scrolled in version. These three images are the same exact website. So I scrolled out on this so you could see all of the moons and planets that are supporting this, which is supporting what's right here in the middle. So this is relational database. All of these things are connected. Google sees these connections and all of them are important. So all of these little things around this circle are different kinds of services or keyword phrases that this company might, services they might provide, keyword phrases that might be applicable to them. And then you have schema code that's about your local business that relates to all of this. You have an organizational schema that relates to all this. You have various other services out here that relate to all of this. You have locations that relate to all of this. So over and over again, every page on your website is attached and is like a spider web. It's all together. Google says, yes, all of this stuff works together. So this is one of our sites. This is a more recent site. So when we offer things like enhanced SEO to all of you who have a website with us, this is what we're talking about. Giving Google a much better picture of who you are, what you do, and how and where you're located. This is amazing. This is what a competitor of ours, this is a website they created, and this is what their schema code looks like. There's nothing there. I can scroll in, I can scroll out. This is all I get. So the problem is that it's not enough. It's not telling Google everything it could possibly tell it. This is what your average website, because you know what this is? This is a Yoast SEO plugin or a WordPress SEO, all-in-one SEO plugin. And yeah, we use those too, but we go in and we hand code these websites with more schema to give our clients an edge. And it's also what Google would like to see. It's also what Google would like to index. So as Google is indexing your website and it can see this relational database, it can see all of this data working together, it's more likely to give you a leg up than it is this guy right here that has barely anything at all. So that's what I wanted to show you today, a human view of what schema code is. To us, it kind of looks like gobbledygook, but to Google, It's a beautiful universe. So if you have the opportunity to get advanced schema on the back of your website, do it. Also know, though, that if your website's not fast, if your website is not up to date, if your website is clunky junky, this will never help you in a million years. This is one part of 15 things that you need to have done to your website in order to make it show up on Google now. It's a very complicated process, but well worth it in the end. So that is what schema code looks like and what it is. Thanks. Bye.